Hello and welcome to what's going to inevitably be a very, very difficult episode of Breaking the Mould. So, as I was saying at the end of the last episode, the league title race I think is over. We smashed Paderborn 5-1, then we beat Köln in the semi-final of the Cup, but then a 1-1 draw against Hoffenheim has basically killed it off again. We did bring the gap down to 4 points because Bayern drew. I think it was Borussia Dortmund, but then we drew and Bayern went and smashed Mönchengladbach 4-0, so it's back at 6 points really. And with only 3 games left to go, I'm pretty sure it's over and done with. So what I'm going to do this episode, I'm going to play both legs of the Champions League semi-final. Probably not going to go very well. I'm expecting to get hammered, but you've got to come up against these teams, I suppose. I've already been dealing in the transfer window. Very, very excited to show you some of the signings that's been coming in. I'm not going to do that until the transfer window's closed. So I'll end the season. I'm going to try and keep my transfers under my hair because I don't have a hat on. But I'm going to keep them to myself. And then once the transfer window's closed and we're ready to start the next season, we'll go through the friendlies and the transfer window in one episode. Honestly, there's some good ones coming in. I honestly can't wait to show you them. Very, very impressed with some of the players I managed to pull in. Suffice to say, I've blown the entire £53 million budget, but never mind, it needed to be done. So, we're going into the first leg of the Real Madrid tie. I would be very, very happy if we can take away an away goal. As long as it's not like 6-1, because then the away goal's just pointless. But if we can keep it tight and take an away goal, I think it'll be a successful match. 2-1, 3-1, something like that still gives us a chance, I think. But we'll see how we go. Who else is playing? It's just us. The other tie must be tomorrow then. That's Bayern and Barcelona. Poulsen's coming down the left-hand side. A ball into the middle to Santiago. Plays it through to Campbell. Courtois makes a good save. Campbell's corner. And Carvajal's bringing it clear. Carvajal's really bringing it clear. So do you want to stick a foot in? Maybe not foul him. Oh well, seemed to work. Well, we're 20 minutes in, and we're not losing yet. I'll take that. Gareth Bale to Carvajal. The cross is deep, there's no one there. And Kera just clears it out to Mendy. Tony Cruz is in middle there. Ferland Mendy coming down the left hand side. Heads it on to the post. And we've managed to just about survive that. They've had a significant amount of possession compared to us. Ferland Mendy with the throw. Benzema. Casemiro. Carvajal to Bale. Bale's going to whip it in. And Hazard's got an easy header there. And it's 1-0. Couldn't quite make it to half-time. But... oh, we've got an immediate kick-off highlight. Please don't be a second. Stop playing it around. You can't do that against Real Madrid. Lampardo's ball through to Werner. A bit straight at the keeper. Campbell's corner. And Ampadu's hit it. Fantastic shot, but it's a good save from Courtois. Oh, Sriracha's getting sent off. You absolute fuck nugget. Oh, God. We didn't want that. They're going to go on to win this now by a massive margin, I think. Lookman had it on Poulsen. Oh, he's equalised. No, he's offside. Never mind. So we've had a red card and a disallowed goal, and now it's half time. Yeah, I think they're going to come out in the second half and just annihilate us now, I think. The second leg might be just pointless at this point. Gareth Bale's just running around everybody. It's Hazard. Good save by Galachi. I'm not feeling very confident now. I wasn't anyway, but... What have you thrown it out there for, you absolute cockwomble? Good tackle, Lookman. Poor pass, Santiago. Go on, attack him. Benzema. Easy save. I'd take this right now, to be fair, with 10 men. Even without the away goal. Gloucesterman's throw. Couldn't make it to Lookman. His head cleared. Upamecano. Tries to get it out to Campbell. Lookman. Passing's all over the place again. What's going on? Benzema. Just get it to Lookman, who's just giving it away again. What is going on? Why can't we pass the ball? Who's training you how to pass? Blindman down street? At least Galachi can find a man with a pass. Santiago's found Werner. He can't find the back of the net though, unfortunately. Still giving a decent showing of ourselves, I think. Even with 10 men. It's just this oof ball's not working. Stop doing it! Please defend it. Oh, fuck. It will come in. I don't understand why we're suddenly playing the long ball. It's clearly not working. Look, you're just giving it away every time. Stop it. (3-0). As I said, they're just going to come out and wipe floor with us now. And the second leg is just going to be completely redundant. And I fully blame Sriracha for it. 100%. Might as well rest these guys now. No point getting injuries. We've still got a cup final we could win. Poulsen. Klosterman's played it forward. Santiago. Can we get one back? Oh my god. That's the worst finish I've seen. Modric, Hazard. Not a bad couple of players to have in your team, are they? I think we brought Modric off the bench. Oh no, he started. Who's come off at bench? Militao, Isco and Jovic, yeah. I wish I had subs like that. So we're going into the second leg at home, 3-0 down, and no away goal. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Oh well. Right, let's move on to the second leg then. We're back for the second leg. Bayern Munich, I think, have just gone through in the previous game. Oh no, sorry, they've just gone out to Barcelona. Frenkie de Jong scored in the 6th minute to knock them out, so it could be an all-Spanish final. An El Clasico Champions League final, potentially. Unless we can somehow manage to flip this on its head. I played one game in the middle, that was Dusseldorf, which we scraped to 1-0. It was a poor performance again. But it did mean that the title race is going down to the last 2 games. The gap is still 6 points. We have to win both and hope that Bayern lose both. It's unlikely, but you know. So we're going to play this and hopefully next episode will be two cup finals, but again, unlikely. So next episode might just come back. It might be a short one. It might just be the Pokal Cup final against Borussia Dortmund, and then just a quick rundown of his season. Maybe go through his season awards. Sriracha's suspended because he's a bell end. That's it really. Put Werner back in. I rested him for the Dusseldorf game. He'd got a very slight injury. He could play 75 minutes, but like I say, with league title race all pretty much over, I thought, sod it, I might as well give him all the game. And we scraped the 1-0. I don't really need this on, but, you know, just for argument's sake, because for some reason it keeps resetting itself. So, we could do with scoring early. Elstenberg, Werner, penalty. We've got a penalty. Don't miss. You missed one recently. Werner to take it. Bottom corner, 1-0 after 9 minutes. The comeback is on. Wow, I would go absolutely crazy if we go through. Just remember, there's going to be no away goals. So we do actually need... Well, there isn't at the minute. There could be if they score. That were close. If they get an away goal, it's done. It is done. At the minute, we could take it... I'd hope we could take it to extra time. If we could beat these 3-0, that'd be fantastic. But if they score... Over. Finito. Kaput. Why is nobody chasing that? Why was no one at all chasing that? Oh, Hazard's through. And there it is. That's the away goal. We're out. Oh well. No Champions League final for us this year. We'll just see how we get on. See if we can at least compete. It's gone in. It's 2-1. No. Oh, it's an own goal from Courtois. I thought it was disallowing it then. We need 3 more. 3 more. Yeah, it's not happening, is it? At least we're giving him a game. That's the main thing, I suppose. We're not getting slaughtered. Be nice to be able to go away and say we did beat Real Madrid. We lost on aggregate, but we did manage to beat them in one at legs. That'd be quite good. Although that's a rocket. You don't stop them. No complaints there. Nothing keeper could have done. Carvajal scores an absolute worldie. Just to remind you, we need 4 now. We have to win on aggregate. We can't take it to extra time now. Lookman. Oh, unlucky. Werner's hit post as well. At least we're playing decent. Bright side. We've got to find the bright sides. There's Adamola Lookman. Being chased by 2 players. He's managed to get it back in though, nearly. Bless him. And there's Kehrer. He's been tackled by Carvajal and his rocket boot. I think we could have probably given him... Oh, Jesus, that was an attempt and a half. Oh, keeper. I'm glad you recovered from that, because... There's always an error in this team, which makes me nervous. I mean, there's some strengthening going on in summer, I'll tell you that much, but the defensive errors that we're making is just very, very, very disappointing. Might be shifting a few players on. There's been no bids yet, but I have blown the £53 million budget, and still a couple of positions I'd like to strengthen. Forsberg's decent, but I think I could do better at left midfield. Campbell's wanted by 3 clubs, 2 of which are Bayern and PSG, so I get the feeling I might lose him. He's valued about 30 million a minute. I might see how much I can push for it, but I'm expecting to lose him. Werner's not wanted, which is odd, and even though he's got a minimum fee release clause, he's not currently on anyone's list. And the amount of goals he's got this season, it's rather strange, but there's always that possibility that someone will pipe up in summer and trigger that release clause, but I do have a striker coming in. In fact, I've got 2 strikers coming in. I have to watch this space to see who they are. One of them I think you'll be very, very impressed with. If we finish this with a draw, I'll be happy enough, I think. It makes me wonder what we could have done if we hadn't had a man sent off in first leg. This is all on Srirachi. I fully blame him. But we got to a semi-final. It's Real Madrid. It's not a lot we could do to that, to be fair. Never mind. We've got 10 million for playing at semis. And what did they want us to do? Champions League, be competitive. Board delighted that the team reached the semi-final. Very disappointed. Lack of youngsters signed for the first team. I didn't exactly have a lot of money now, did I? Very pleased with the high tempo football. They're pleased with the attacking football. We're on course to work within the wage budget. The past Champions League, be competitive. They're pleased that we've qualified for the Champions League. They're delighted that we've got to the final of the Pokal Cup. We're on course to actually tick that one off as well. So I'll do that in next episode. Right, I'm going to finish off the league season. Like I said, there's 2 games left and the 6 points clear. I can't see us turning that around. So we'll come back for the cup final against Dortmund and the end of season awards, and then we'll wrap the season up there. Then we'll come back for the January transfer. Why do I keep saying January? The summer transfer window closing, and have a look at the signings I've been making. Klosterman's been concerned. Yeah, you shit, to be fair. I'm hoping to sell him, to be honest. I'm looking at potentially a couple of fullbacks, so maybe Klosterman going, because he's not going to get much better. Perhaps replacing Srirachi, because even though he's only 22, he's not going to get a great deal better, and it's just cost me the Champions League. We would have done the Champions League if it weren't for him. And Pardew's going, so I need to replace him. Alstenberg, he's done. So I'm gonna replace a few players wherever I can. I've already got some lined up, so we'll look at that not next episode, but the one after. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm sorry that we got knocked out in such a mediocre way, but it's Real Madrid, it was to be expected. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and come back for some more FM20 content.